liver health. So are you wondering how to keep your liver healthy? Well, stay tuned because I have Dr. Serrano here with me, and he's going to give you some easy to implement ideas to do that. So stay tuned.
John, you were asking me about liver health and what supplements can we use for liver health. Actually, one of the biggest supplements out there is milk thistle. Everybody knows about milk thistle, and actually it's a prescription medication in Europe. That's how good that is.
I had no idea.
Okay, so you have to keep a certain concentration of the extra of the milk simulating. That's what the name of the extract. But buy milk thistle from reputable companies again. Another one, believe it or not, people do not understand that liver tablets. There was a lot years ago that people used to consume liver tablets. Liver has the most DNA or RNA than any other supplement. Has vitamins, has iron, has B12, have everything in there on one little tablet. I still think that the best one on the market is Beverly International. And I know they have a great liver glandular.
Argentine desiccated beef liver.
Absolutely, I can't believe you remember.
Well, here's how I remember it, because back in the old days, we dieted like very bland, chicken and rice, tuna and rice, and it got to the point where we would actually chew up and eat liver tablets. It was to the point where it actually tasted good. That's how bad we were starving.
Well, we did. I still do that. My dogs love liver tablets, so yes. Actually, and the next ones are alpha lipoic acid and N-acetylcysteines. This specific supplement works on phase 2, and I want you guys to understand what detoxification is. The detoxification happens everywhere in your body, but the liver is the largest organ that does the most work on it. And there is phase 1 and phase 2. Phase 1 just adds a vitamin or a mineral to that toxin. Phase 2 adds like N-acetylcysteine, alpha lipoic acid. It's called adding something to that toxin, so you can either urinate it, get rid of it through stool, or get rid of sweating. That's right there.
So phase 1, you're kind of
preparing
the garbage to get
yes,
out.
I'm wrapping it to put on the trash can.
You're wrapping it, putting it in the trash can. And phase 2, you're getting it out of here. You're putting it in the trash can.
Absolutely.
So that's really important. And that. So let me ask you about N-acetylcysteine (NAC).
Yes.
By the way, I challenge anybody to take a scoop of that powder and eat it. I dare you. Try it. So
it's like eating rotten eggs, so don't do it.
It's really sulfuric. So what I've heard a lot of people say, though, is it's not really bioavailable. Some people say it is, some people say it isn't. I don't know. What's your opinion on that?
Well, how will I tell you this? When you go to a hospital, one of the biggest concerns is liver failure. And if you go into a hospital and they know that you're going to have liver failure because you were taking a medication, some kind of drug, what they give you is N-acetylcysteine IV. Absolutely, it's false. You can take N-acetylcysteine. It makes a huge, massive difference on your health. I highly recommend a supplement with N-acetylcysteine.
And as far as dosing, I think I've always heard 1 to 2 grams. Is that pretty in line with?
If you are taking it only by itself, I don't want to go that high, because remember, that's one of the packages to put out, so you have to make sure it's packaged correctly. But I would say between 500 milligrams to 1,000 milligrams. Otherwise, if you're not taking anything else, I wouldn't go that high. I keep it that low.
Okay. All right. And then the other one you mentioned, alpha lipoic acid, has always been one of my absolute favorite supplements. They call it the universal antioxidant. It does so many good things. It's a part of glucose disposal formulas. But as far as liver health, I think I even read a book where they were giving IV alpha lipoic acid to people who had some liver failure.
You can do it with liver failure.
This was years ago when I read that.
It regenerates your liver cells, actually.
So that's okay. So this is really important, because like if you're talking about something like your kidneys, you're in trouble. But your liver, this can actually potentially regenerate liver.
Absolutely. You know what? It's kind of funny that you mentioned this. In the research, only 2 things have shown to extend life. Only 2 things: fasting and CoQ10 alpha lipoic acid supplementation. To rats extended their life beyond what they expected, like a 50% increase on lifespan. So that tells you how important alpha lipoic acid is.
Okay, so that was really cool. So the combination of CoQ10 and ALA.
Yes, extend life.
So what kind of dose are you thinking on the ALA?
On the LA, there was 1,500 milligrams, and the CoQ10 was 200 milligrams.
Okay, so pretty hefty dose of the LA.
You know, 1,500 milligrams is not that much, I don't think.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Okay, so there you go. There's a great, you know, I'm getting older, so when I hear anything that has to do with life expectancy, I light up. I like to hear that. And everything he said was caloric.
Fasting,
yeah,
absolutely.
so caloric deprivation, which is actually another video we're going to do. We're going to talk about extending lifespan through caloric deprivation, fasting. But anyway, so there are some tips to keep your liver healthy. Thanks for watching. If you have any other comments or questions about other supplements, that's not everything you can do. Those are just some things off the top of Dr. Serrano's head we thought we'd share with you. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time.
See you guys soon.